This video is not suitable for audiences under 13 years of age. Hello everyone, Mixfant Gaming here. Welcome to my channel, your place for news and gameplay. Some good, some bad, and let's be honest, likely some rage and tilting. If you like what you see, please consider subscribing, hitting that bell for notifications, and if you would be so kind, give me a thumbs up on the video, as it does help me out. Today we're taking a look at some test server action. On the test server they've introduced some new modules for the Titans, and we knew it was coming. Doesn't matter if we wanted it or not, it's here and it's going to come to the game. I want to preface all this by saying I am extremely annoyed right now with Pixonic. I'm not talking about matchmaking and all that stuff. They can't even seem to get their test server right. And I am not exaggerating here. It's taken me 1 hour and 35 minutes to set up this hangar just because of the horrible lag going on. It was absolutely insane. It's gotten a little bit better here in about the last 10 minutes, but the first hour or so was just painful. So much that I wanted to throw my phone through the window. Anyways, so if we go quickly look here at the Titan. I have the Ao Ming here that I'm going to run. I would like to run one game with the Ao Ming and one game with the Arthur, but depending on how much lag I'm getting, I might just stick with this Ao Ming. So if we look at the modules here, you'll notice here there's a diffuser module and there's also another module in here. It's called the, actually I can't remember what it's called. It's about healing. So if I go into the store here, and actually one thing we've noticed is there's actually 4 new modules. They only indicated that there's going to be 2, but there's 4 of them. There's the regular Titan armor kit, which is kind of like just the regular armor kit for the bots. And then there's a plated armor kit, which is like the heavy armor kit. So you notice it's 10% more durability, whereas the regular just Titan armor kit is 5.5%. The self-fix unit is the analogous to the repair unit in the regular live server for the regular bots. So that will repair 410 hit points per second. The diffuser will give a 33% reduction in the suppression lockdown effects. Now, what that 33% means, I don't know if it means it's a 33% likely chance it'll happen, or if once it happens, it lasts 33% less time. Because if we go into the detail here, so it says, reducing the duration of control effects. So that to me, it says once you've been locked down or suppressed, it doesn't last as long. It's reduced by 33%. And apparently these can stack. So that's why I actually have on here on my Ao Ming, I have 2 of them. A diffuser, 2 diffusers, and I have 2 antimatter reactors. And this is the 4th one. So if we go into the assault section here of the modules, there is an antimatter reactor, which is actually similar to the thermal nuclear reactor, the premium attack module on the live server. And then there's a regular singular reactor, which is at 5.5% increase in damage. But the antimatter one gives you 10%. So I put 2 of them on here. And you remember there is a universal slot. So this universal slot at the bottom, once it actually responds and I click on it, come on, I've clicked on it twice now already. Let's go. This is what I'm talking about, the test server. It's not being responsive at all. Finally. So on the universal slot, you can actually equip any module that you want. So you notice they're all here. The diffuser, the self-fix unit, and the antimatter reactor, the singular reactor, plated armor kit, and the Titan armor kit. Now, considering I might only get a chance to run 1 game because of the lag, I'm actually going to put in the Arthur. Because the Arthur, I have both. I didn't put the healing module on the Ao Ming because it has healing already built in. So I'm actually going to quickly here change it my Titan. I'll put in the Arthur, move that to my hangar, and I'm running the kinetic weapons on here. Now apparently there's supposed to be some bug or something doesn't behave right when running kinetic weapons, and it didn't say whether it was running the kinetic weapons on the Titans or if it was running the kinetic weapons on the regular bots. But since they're not going to tell us exactly what the problem is, screw it, I'm just going to run it anyways. So I'm going to keep the kinetic weapons on the Arthur. And you'll notice here in the modules, I have 2 of the self-fix units. I have 1 Antimatter Reactor, and I have 1 Diffuser. So we'll stick with that because, like I said, I'm not sure how many games I'm going to be able to run. Although the server seems to be responding a little bit better right now, but an hour ago it was painful. It was taking 10 to 15 seconds just to swap out a bot. Let alone, it was also taking that time to change a skill or to apply anything you were doing in here. It was taking 10 to 15 seconds. And it was actually, I wanted to tear out my hair trying to actually equip this module, this hanger. Oh, and before we go in here, there's one more thing I wanted to mention. And another thing that's annoyed me about this test server is, again, the quantum radar is effed up. And what I mean by that is you can't even equip the quantum radar module. For instance, I put in the Ares here because I wanted to throw in a quantum radar. And if I go over here into the modules, and I have lockdown ammo clipped right now, but if I try to actually equip quantum radar, let's go over to the end here where it is. You notice at the bottom, it says available at level 25. We're on the test server. Nobody's going to be level 25. So, Pixonic, what the bloody hell are you doing? The last few test servers when we were trying to test the Nightingale, quantum radar didn't work at all. You could equip it, but you couldn't use it. Now you can't even equip it. There are some bots in the offers actually come with the quantum radar already equipped. So I'm not sure if they would work or not. But my current bots that I have here don't have it equipped. So you know what? You're going to see a lot of people running stealth bots on the test server because there's going to be very little to nobody out there who can actually able to hit them. There's going to be Aojins and Lokis running all around. But anyways, that being said, let's go back to the main hangar here and let's go on. Let's go ahead and get into a battle. Here we go. Found a match. What do we have here? We have domination. Let's start with the Ares. Why not? I don't get to run the Ares very much anymore. Well, somebody has a hell of a... How many Aussians do you have on that stupid behemoth? Jeepers. So, let's see. Can I get anybody over here? He's not quite in range yet. If I can lock him down. Come on. Trying to... doing some damage to him anyways. Who else can I hit here? Nope. He's too low. You can tell he's coming over here anyways. So somebody has their last stand already triggered here. Taken care of. He's taken care of. Alright. Trying to lock him down. Nope. Here comes a Phantom. Ah, shoot. I knew that was going to happen. And this guy's going to come in here and try to grab this beacon. I'm going to have to go onto it. Try to get his last stand triggered. There's another Phantom over here. Come on. Before my last shit. It's too soon on that. Well, at least I made him teleport back. I'm gonna get hit here. That's fine. I don't want to stay in this spot anyways. Alright. So, let's get the Aojin in. Hello? I pressed it. Finally, thank you. Wow, it's so flaggy right now. Okay, so I hit this guy down there. I'm hitting him anyways. I don't really know what that negative effect or bug or something is supposed to be with the kinetic weapons, but this Falcon taken out here. What do we have here? Oh, one other thing I noticed is that there is no shield breaker on the test server either. So a lot of times I like to put shield breaker on my Aojun, but this time around I wasn't able to because it wasn't available. I'm not really doing a heck of a lot here, am I? I'm just kind of sitting back. Let me try to get into the fray here. Can I hit this guy over here? Let's go up. Do some damage. Let's get this guy over. Nope, I can't pick him. Go back, go back, go back. Oh, got leeches. Oops, I'm stuck. I want to drop into my Titan here soon. What is that? That must be a tier or something because I'm not doing very much damage to him. Go back. And here comes that Aojun. He's going to try and get me. I'm going to go around the corner here. See if I can get this Raijin out of there. Yay, I think that was my first kill. So the Aojun's going to be ready here to fly in a second. And since there's no quantum radar, I'm going to go up here and see if I can finally get rid of that tier down there. Hit this invader. And this Aojun's going to hit me from the left-hand side, probably. Nope, he's not there. Thought he was. I don't know where he went to. Got some Ares. Okay, so he's just used his ability. Oh, I think that's the Aojun up there. Can I get him before he has his play ability back? Nope, he uses his phase shift. We go down, he's going to come after me. Use my phase shift. Oh, he just lost his beacon. Didn't have anybody here helping me out. I want that Aojun. What the hell just hit me? Alright, so let's test what we're actually supposed to test here. Right now I wish I had rockets. But whatever. I should have just put the rockets on. I just like running the rockets. Oh, we got an Ao Ming flying up there. Two of them. Let's put up my... Oops. Let's put my shield back. I didn't realize it was down. Okay, so I am healing a little bit, so that's good. Trying to keep my angle here in case that other Ao Ming over there tries to start hitting me. Oh, he's got rockets. Alright, let's try to go after this Ao Ming. He's going down to have a little bit more resistance. Oh, he's being protected by... I don't care. I'm going to shoot it anyways. Screw it. We're going to go down to the Ares here now. He's got his last stand triggered. Oh, I'm being leeched. Oh, somebody just kind of jumped all over the place. Oh, he's got... Come on, change the stupid target. No, I can't shoot him up there. Oops, did I just lose both of my shields? How did I just lose both of my shields? Alright, let's get the Phantom going here. This is a mistake, of course. You don't take a... It's like taking a knife into a gunfight. You don't take a Phantom in onto a Titan. Especially one that has rockets. Damage and get out of here. Hello, I hit my ability. What the hell's going on with this piece of crap? Phase shift now. Phase shift when I didn't want to. Go in. Do as much damage as I can. Get out of the way of that, because that hurts. Back over there. Oh crap, my last stand was triggered. I didn't want that. Go after this guy if we can. I'm gonna die, but that's fine. Alright, let's bring in the leech. Just the thing is I need to get close, and I can't remember if I put a speed like Roadhog on this or not. I think I did, but it doesn't seem to be going quite that fast. Trying to avoid these rockets and stuff until I get relatively closer. Hey, don't block my shots. This is actually a relatively close battle. Okay, if we keep these 3 beacons, okay, I'm going to go in my phase shift. Not that it's going to help me out here. I'm in a really bad spot. Yeah. I need to get my thing back, but I'm not going to get it back in time. Well, that was stupid of me. Game's over with anyways. Well, I didn't really do that great. I know I didn't, but at least I got to test what I wanted to test. The only thing is, I didn't notice if I was trying to get locked down with the Arthur. So I'm not sure how that diffuser works, if it does work or anything at all. What I should have done is actually run the kids. The kid, at least on the live server, gets locked down all the friggin' time, at least for me. How did I do? 1.5 million damage, only 2 kills, 1 beacon. But it was an okay battle, I guess. It was close anyways. It wasn't like one team, took the lead right at the very start and then just like 4 or 5 capped the other team. So it was a close battle. As for my thoughts, it's really hard to tell. Especially to compare it to something on a live server when so many people like myself are just running the basic like level 1 Titans. It's hard to really gauge what kind of effect things have when you're used to just the low-level Titans because Platinum is so hard to come by. The healing did seem to work. These are Titans. Especially when they get leveled up and they're level 150, do they really need this stuff? I don't think the diffuser is needed, and I'll tell you why. The Titans get locked down, at least mine does all the time, and I absolutely hate it. However, what I would rather see is the Titans have resistance to suppression and resistance to being locked down. They're going to be making this change to the lockdown anyways, where you have to have a certain number of hits accumulate before you actually get locked down. Well, why not make it the same for the Titans, but just harder? So if it takes 5 hits from lockdown weapons to lock down a bot, on a regular bot, well, why not make it 10 to 15 weapons hits to lock down a Titan? Like, there really is no need for a diffuser. The suppression, they're Titans. Like, so what if they get suppressed for 5 seconds? It's not a big deal. Half the time, especially if you're running the kinetic weapons, your reload is 10 seconds. So what difference does it make really if you're suppressed for 5 seconds? But what I think should happen is just like now, I think on the live server, where if you're locked down or suppressed, you have, I can't remember what the number is, but I think it's like 5 seconds or so of resistance before you can be locked down or suppressed again. We'll increase that resistance for Titans. If they get locked down or they get suppressed, then they can't be locked down and suppressed for another 15 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, something like that. They are Titans after all, so they shouldn't be locked down as much as regular bots. They shouldn't be suppressed as much as regular bots. So to me, the diffuser, I think, should be scrapped, and they should take the approach of increasing the resistance of being able to be locked down, suppressed. As for the healing, all the Titans, except for maybe the kid, have their own niche. The Arthur is a brawler. Having 410 hit points a second being added to their health when they have hundreds of thousands of health anyways is really minuscule and fractional. Sure, it'll make a bit of a difference, but I don't see the point of it. The Yao Ming already has a built-in healing. The kid of the three is the one who could probably use it the most. The Arthur has those huge, big-ass shields, and when leveled up, something like over 1 million hit points you have to do to break those shields? Again, I don't think they're necessary. We'll see how these plated armor and these antimatter assault modules are. They didn't say they were going to be on the test server, but yet here they are. And trust me, leveled up Titans are already powerful enough, and the weapons are powerful on them. Again, do they need that? I understand wanting to make Titans strong, but as of right now, you have this huge gap in the player base, especially where I am, and I'm in Masters 1. I'm very often facing players in Champion League. Almost nearly every single match I'm facing players in Champion League. I'd say probably half of those matches, there's players in S-rank clans who have maxed out stuff, including maxed out Titans. So these Titans are already overly dominant on the battlefield. Once they're dropped, you can't kill them unless you yourself have maxed up Titans. And people are not leveling up their Titans because they can't get platinum, and they don't want to waste their platinum. And I'm in that boat. I'm not going to spend any platinum on my Titan until I know what's coming down the pipeline. There could be a better Titan 6 months down the road. There could be better weapons 6 months down the road. And if it takes you a year to save up the platinum just to be able to buy one Titan and the weapons for it, let alone start upgrading them, then what's the point? So Pixonic, you need to fix some of this stuff with the Titans and obtaining platinum before you start introducing some of this stuff, in my opinion. Stop with the new content and fix your issues. There are so many issues already in the game. We don't need this stuff right now. Get your platform stable, get the server lag taken care of, fix the matchmaking, and make a more balanced game before you start making things even more imbalanced. Anyways, those are my thoughts. As I said in the intro, if you liked what you saw, please give me that thumbs up. It does help me out. Consider subscribing. And until next time, cause some mayhem in the field for me.